going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we get the Coinbase news as a distraction as the Fed is set to raise rates again. And I told you guys this week was going to be a roller coaster ride. But we are seeing they're pushing down the yield. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed, which the repo did pull back slightly yesterday. Make sure you're pulling the repo on a daily basis. Now we have the IMF says the crypto sell-off won't hit the broader financial market. And we know stocks have sold off just like cryptos. It's just coming from the Fed shrinking all this liquidity. They was handing out free money, 4 trillion printed. 20% of all money in existence was printed in 1 year. What did we think was going to happen? Now, we know the sheep do not understand finances, but they're going to feel the pain worse than 2007, 2008. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, because these corporations are already cutting back. I show you on a daily basis, and the only thing you're going to see is mass layoffs from all these companies. We still have liquidity in the market as the Fed keep raising rates along with the other central banks. And then plus rolling off this balance sheet is going to crush the global market, not just in America. It's the global market. The NWO caused the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And these corporations, these big corporations, massive corporations that have trillions and trillions of cash sitting on the sideline are going to act like they have no money. And they're going to go with the cheapest labor and cut costs. And unfortunately, majority of the higher labor is in the United States. And remember, America the Babylon falls and the rise of China the dragon, along with that BRICS nation world reserve currency. Now we have Grayscale pulled back slightly. Make sure you're paying attention to the actual allocations. And then, guys, of course, we have futures, which we have Jerome tomorrow to speak. and then we have back on Thursday, and then we have CME futures on Friday. And we normally get a pump, but I definitely see a pullback since we are running into another rate hike. So I do see a slight pump tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday, a slight pullback. And Jerome has stated this rate hike is already priced in. So I don't see much damage coming from this actual rate hike, but I do see us pulling back slightly on Thursday and Friday. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Jim Cramer says he's been waiting for the SEC to investigate Coinbase. And what the SEC is doing is clearly part of a movie. They clearly know and have identified the cryptos that are securities. If they come out and say these 9 are securities, they already know the guideline, and the only thing they have to do is put it out. But they want to keep this casino open in order to bring in global regulation. Remember, this digital economy is not about America. It is about the globe. Yes, most countries are going to have their own stable coin, CBDC, and it's going to be pegged to a world reserve currency. And we can see how this is going to play out. The West is going to have their world reserve currency, and the East is going to have theirs. And we already know how this movie ends. Now, with the SEC investigating Coinbase, this is going to force all the exchanges to go by these rules. So therefore, they're going to start delisting a lot of crypto. So therefore, the SEC doesn't come down on them. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the SEC of the Philippines to investigate Binance over alleged illegal operation. Also, we have CZ sues Bloomberg subsidiary alleging defamation, saying that he ran a crypto Ponzi scheme. Now we have Tesla reports a $64 million profit from Bitcoin. And we know the sale of Bitcoin was definitely strategic. And Elon didn't send out any tweets that they were going to be selling Bitcoin or even thinking about selling Bitcoin. They knew that the Fed was going to be shrinking this liquidity. And you should know by now, Elon Musk is nothing but a puppet. Now we have Austria looks to blockchain for the energy crisis. And we know this is not just Austria. This is going to be the globe. Now we have Fomo Pay taps Ripple liquidity solution for treasury payment. And we know Fomo Pay is where? Southeast Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. And that's where Ripple has its footprint. And lastly, we have Chipotle. Takes buying the dip literally with a new 200,000 crypto giveaway. But guys, no one's talking about when a union was about to get started, they shut down the store. The NWO is going to use these big corporations in order to push adoption. So therefore, only thing they have to do is dangle the carrot, and the sheep are going to start using it without educating themselves. Same thing with this current system. If you don't understand money, you're not going to be able to use it to your benefit. And that's the reason why they don't teach finances in school. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C-Word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. Powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis, whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, We have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.